Hello friends, I recently picked up a pink long pencil skirt on thredup.com, which is a thrift store website. I had a coupon code for $10 off and the skirt was $10, so I got the skirt for free. And it's this wonderful piece of pink linen. It's nicely lined. The cut of it is nice, comes down almost to my ankle. It's in pretty good condition. One little problem. It's a little on the snug side. So I decided I was going to weave some cloth and add the cloth into the skirt to make it fit me and to make it a little bit more me. So let's get started weaving. Well, the cloth's done. Now what? I think it's time to cut a gash into this skirt to start making it larger so that it fits me better. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I am cutting a line in the front of my skirt. You can see it right here. And I've found a trick to do this and to know that I'm getting this straight based on the grain of the fabric. So basically, and this is not the easiest thing to do, especially if your eyesight is not 100%, but you just grab a fiber out of the fabric. And let me show you if I can pull this a little closer here. So when I started this, I just pulled a fabric right out of the middle of the fabric. I mean, I just went in there like so, in the middle of the fabric, and pulled out a thread. But now that I have it started and cut, what I do is take a thread and very gently work it through the cloth. And this is like having a pool, only you are doing it on purpose, okay? So then there is a line in the cloth right here where that thread used to be in the cloth. See that? And so now I'm going to take the scissors and follow that line. And that's what gives me the guide on where to cut. So I was feeling a little bit uncertain about cutting up the front of the skirt because I wanted to add a piece. And so that's the easy way. That's the way to fix that problem. Okay, so now I have cut a piece all the way down the front of the skirt. You can see like so. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut the lining as well. And then I'm going to start sewing it back together. handwoven cloth. And I'm going to add this into the skirt. Now, I'm going to sew this in place. After I've ironed it in place, I then came along and top stitched that edge right on the woven part to make it lay really nicely. And then I tried it on and marked where it should be and set about sewing the two pieces together, the right and the left, together by hand. Unfortunately, I'd had a problem with my sewing machine at that point, and so that was my only option. But it went really actually very quickly, and I think this will be a very sturdy way to put the two pieces together. Oh, Coco. That's right. You go tell him. Coco. The final detail in finishing the skirt was sewing the lining in place so that it was where it was supposed to be and that there was no raw edges hanging out around. So that finished up the skirt. And here's how it turned out, and I gotta say, I am absolutely loving it. It added about 2.5 inches of this cloth from the top to the bottom of the skirt, and I left the fringe on because, of course, I mean, why wouldn't you? And this is a very happy slit. Now, I got into the truck and it went a little bit higher, so I'm gonna have to come back, and I could hear it rip the thread. So I'm gonna come back in here and reinforce it a little bit because I really don't need it traveling any further north, shall we say. But I'm really loving how it came together. It actually ended up making a skirt that was uncomfortably snug, fit with the right amount of ease so that it's not too clingy, but still very much a curve hugging skirt. I think pencil skirts are very sexy. So this one comes all the way down to basically comes almost to my ankle. And I wore it to the grocery store earlier today, and I gotta tell you, it felt good. It felt good. It really, really felt good. So the next time you have a skirt that doesn't quite fit, consider just weaving a little patch to go in there and hacking up the skirt and just putting it in there, and you can even make that into a slit. I just turned this edge over and did a little stitch, just a little top stitch down the side of the slit with the lining in it. Okay, so that's how she turned out. I am absolutely happy with it. I love the way linen has that crinkle and softness about it. So this is a skirt I will never get tired of wearing. So let me show you how I styled the skirt to wear it to the grocery store. Oh, and by the way, I got a lot of compliments. It's fun to wear clothes that you feel good in. It's really fun to wear clothes that you feel good in. And this is definitely one of those. So I'm thinking I'm going to be weaving some more cloth and sticking it in a couple of more skirts. I don't have any more that need the widening, but I may have to do it anyway. You know, just as a surface treatment, not so much as a structural element. But yeah, absolutely happy with how this came out. Well, friends, this video has been a part of Pink Week here on the channel. One video every day, each one featuring something pink that is either upcycled or made from scratch entirely by me. So there are hats, shoes, a blazer that I upcycled, and a handbag, and even some earrings. So check out the Pink playlist so that you don't miss a single thing. It's amazing how with just a few simple tools and a few little things here and there that you can really make a big difference in how something looks and make it an expression of who you are in the world. And I think that's really cool. I have had enough of conformity, and I am ready to let my individuality shine. I was made in the image of God. There's something about God and something divine that's a part of me, and I want to celebrate that rather than hide it. And so I am working on it. I am growing. I am learning to be comfortable in my skin, and I am not above dressing up to go to the grocery store wearing things that I've thrifted and upcycled and created from scratch and all of that. I am learning how to be more authentically me and invite you to that journey. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.